Welcome everybody to Nine's Corner. It's time for weekly vibes. Yay! So, what do we need to know about love, money, and some advice? Or at least just something for us to think about, to ponder, to wonder. So, enjoy this little video while you choose which number do you feel resonates with you this week? Which number represents your week for you? 1, 2, or 3? So I hope you've chosen a number that you'd like to have. I have new tarot cards. They're a bit of fun. They're Meryl Streep, and I love them because I love her, and it's based on all her movies. So I hope you enjoy them as well. So let's get to it. You have chosen group 1. When it comes to love, you got the 4 of Swords. 4 Swords means you need time to recoup. Sometimes the world, whether it be the greater outer news or in your personal world, we can get exhausted and we really and truly need a break. That could be saying, you know what, I'm not taking phone calls this week. It could mean plugging out of the internet after you watch Nine's Corner. But this is really letting me know that it is coming to you that you really need to take a break when it comes to your loved ones. You need to rejuvenate yourself, fill up your cup so you have more to offer to others. When it comes to money, we've got the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands is a good card. It means things are coming and it's great. But are you trying to keep up with the Joneses? If you are, that means you can go into the red. So it's more about your reputation rather than what's actually happening. So for when it comes to your finances, if they're going well and things are clicking along and you're doing the right things, great. If you feel like, I think I'm keeping a reputation up that I really can't afford, then maybe you need to revisit. And it also could mean for some that if you were applying for work or applying for a job, it is going to be successful. So yay. So when it comes to advice, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is a wonderful card. It's really a card about, go out and give of yourself. But we always have to be mindful to be balanced and to make sure that we don't bite off more than we can chew. So you have to make sure that you have a clear, defined idea of what it is that you wish to attain. And that also means creating boundaries in which you can live. Both things, you can have a clear idea of what you want and have boundaries and expect and know that people will respect it. If you feel like you can't go it alone, do not be nervous or fearful of asking for help. Ask and you shall receive. So, as always, I've got my angel cards. And for those who may be new, at this point, I ask you to think about a question that you have on your mind. It can be personal, it can be something worldly, it can be whatever it is that you want that has a basic yes or no or variation of a yes no answer. So think about the question and we'll ask the angels to give us an answer. Do you have your question ready? Your angel answer is abundance. Great abundance will find its way into your life. Your plans will yield prosperity, providing a sense of security about the future. Your angels will be with you as you take the actions necessary to manifest your dreams. Abundance is not always financial in nature. You may be seeking to manifest new ideas, a large circle of friends, vibrant health, or romantic love. The card can also reflect an inflow of any of these types of treasures into your life. Open your arms to heaven and receive with gratitude that which you desire. You've chosen group 2. When it comes to love, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So when it comes to family, friends, co-workers, whatever it is that you're dealing with, this is a week where you follow your hunches, follow your heart. Whatever you're feeling, go with that because you are going to be correct this week. So really let your inner guide you this week when it comes to dealing with the people in your life. When it comes to money, we have the 9 of Swords. You really need to look at your finances. Sometimes we make mountains out of molehills and we worry about things that haven't even happened yet. So this would be a time for you to realize that the worry and the stress that we put into these type of things and the fear that creates takes more time and energy than just stepping back and saying, okay, let me realistically look at what my life is, what I can afford, and then try to come as close to that as you can. Budget out maybe, a little bit from the groceries to add to the TV bill or whatever it is that you need to do. Sometimes you got to rob Peter to pay Paul, but you'll be fine. Your fears and your worries are worse than your reality. When it comes to advice, we have the Ace of Wands. Do something different. Take the first step and be receptive to change. Look around you. Are there people offering you, a social invitation or an opportunity to join something or do something that's outside of your comfort level? This is the time to do it. Sometimes we're in a rut and we don't even realize it until we put our first foot forward and get something done that maybe we've been putting off, procrastinating, or it's something totally new that will bring something new and wonderful to your life. As always, we have our angel answer cards where you get to ask a question that has a yes, no, or a variation of that. And it could be anything that you want to know or ever thought of, or just you could be looking for advice, anything that the angels can help you with a yes or no answer. Do you have your question? Let's see what the angels have to say. Within the next few weeks, what you asked about will happen this month or soon thereafter. Your patience is rewarded. You've chosen group 3. When it comes to love, we have the Queen of Wands. Either yourself or maybe somebody in your love friend group really needs to step up this week and show some compassion. This is a time when maybe nesting might be happening. Maybe there's a new little one coming to the family. It just feels like there's a feeling of home, wanting to work at home. Maybe you're just going to be like, you know what, fall is coming. I need to put some fall decor in or Halloween decor in. But this is all about wanting to kind of get into the doing motion of the season and spending time with family and friends. So if you get a social invitation, take it. And if you don't see one coming, create one. When it comes to money, we have the Five of Swords. So everything's going to work out when it comes to finances. The only difference will be that it may not work out the way that you want it or you intend it. Sometimes we put out our desires and we receive what we asked for. But the how we got it can be harsh, bad, devastating. I mean, it's like wishing for money and not clarifying that it harmeth none. So mote it be, because you could wish for money and then somebody dies. You don't want to receive money that way. So make sure that when it comes to money, you have a clear intent and realize that we make choices and you're responsible for those choices. So even when you come out the winner, the victor, if you're hurting others, that is a very empty win. So be careful, because this could be you, but this could also be somebody doing it to you. So it could be your financial advisor, your work deciding that they're not going to give bonuses this year. Just be aware that there is something going on and that things will work out. It's just not going to be the way you want it or expect it. When it comes to advice, we have the Ten of Wands. And I know the Ten of Wands gets a bad rap because it's like, there's so much stress, there's so much responsibility, everything is so hard, well, woe is me. And that is the case, but you are so close to your goal. Your goal is within reach. So this is the time when you start chipping away at the things that do not serve you. Get rid of the wands that are not servicing you, that don't belong to you, and realize, keep the faith, because you are one step away from getting your goal. So keep the faith, knowing that this is going to work out. And while you are waiting for that manifestation, this is the time when you chip away at the people, places, things that do not work in your life or that are negative in your life. You got this. And as always, we have now come to the point where we do our angel answers. This is when you get to ask a yes/no question or a variation of yes/no. Anything that your heart desires, whether it's something personal to you or it could be just something in the world that you want to have some guidance about or some knowledge about. Ask that question and let's get an angel answer. Do you have it? The answer is opportunity. Positive growth and expansion is on the horizon for you. This opportunity may bring with it inspiration and insight, or it could be the chance you've been waiting for to take action on ideas you already have. You may be seeking to manifest the chance to create changes in your career, buy or sell a home, or bring romance into your life. Whatever your desires, your angels are about to open a door of possibility to you. Step right through. So that wraps up our reading for this week. I thank you so much for your time. And as always, I have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. And until the next time we chat, cheerio and take care, my dear friends.